Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new here. Today I have for you my Halloween clean and decorate for 2022. Okay, so before we get into the decorating, we needed to unpack all of the decorations. I love to just throw it out on my dining room table so I can see everything and I can just pick and choose what I want to use for each space that I'm decorating. Here's a little overview of everything that I have. Keep in mind, I've been collecting Halloween decor since college, which has been many years. I won't say how many. And I have a lot, and I don't think I'm going to use it all. I don't think I do, but we use quite a bit. So we are starting off in the living room, and of course we have to do a little bit of cleaning before we can get to the fun part. So as always, I have some tidying up to do in here. The kids just, they keep life interesting. So first we need to tidy up this living space, and first thing I'm going to tackle is the couch. I find that to be the easiest thing to decorate because there's not a ton of different options to choose from. I usually have, the pillows and the throw blankets that I plan on using, and that's about it. So we are starting off there. I'm doing a quick vacuuming of the couch first, get all that dog hair up and anything else. And then I'm going to put the couch together. I'm using the same throw blanket and pillows that I used for my fall decor because I felt like they transitioned well into Halloween. The pillows still have the orange color, but they also had a black stripe in it, so I think that they worked perfectly with my Halloween decor. And then I'm adding the two cute little pillows that I picked up this year, the little ghosty and the pumpkin, and the other pillow with the 3 pumpkins on it. I think I picked that up last year from Target, and I'm pretty sure I saw something pretty similar there this year again. And then I'm adding this little skeleton throw blanket that I got at Target this year to kind of finish off the area. And next we're headed over to my entry table. I have to clear off my fall decor. This was kind of sad to have to say goodbye to my fall decor. It's only been out for like a month, which I guess is enough time. But I thought it was so pretty and I loved it so much, but I am ready to decorate for Halloween as well. There's less than a month left until Halloween comes, so I needed to get it done ASAP. So I will have to say goodbye to my fall decor until next year, and now I'm just kind of trying to figure out how I want to style my entry table. I knew I wanted to use my new little skeleton man that I picked up from Target this year, and the rest was kind of up in the air. I just had to figure it out, kind of finagle it around a little bit. If you've seen any of my decorating videos before, you know that I kind of bounce around different areas. I do what I know that I want done first, and then if inspiration continues, then I'll keep decorating that area. But if I don't know what to do next, I just kind of move to a different space and regather my inspiration like I'm doing here. I'm moving on to these floating shelves because I had an idea of what I wanted to do there. So that's kind of how I keep the inspiration flowing and how I don't stay stuck on one area for too long. But I'm just doing a quick decluttering of the fall decor here and wiping things down before I get to the decorating. a lot of the decor that I'm using on these shelves were newer decor that I picked up this year. Not all of it, but I did film a Halloween decor haul. So if you're interested in knowing like specifically where I picked up a lot of the stuff from this year, you can certainly watch that video. I'll also have it linked down below as best to my ability, but I like to use the newer things kind of front and center in my living room because I'm most excited about those, right? Like, they're brand new. I picked them out because they're exactly what I'm looking for. And this is how the entry table turned out for now. It's not quite done yet, but I love the little bat sitting there with the skeleton because I'm going to do a bat wall, so it just kind of goes together. And I felt like these shelves had all of the spooky and cozy little lights to kind of make the whole living room just feel extra cozy for the Halloween season. I was so excited to finally decorate for Halloween. This is my favorite time of year. Halloween is my favorite holiday, and I just get so excited about it. Do you decorate for Halloween? Have you already decorated? I feel like I'm so late in the game. Normally, I'm trying to decorate in September, but with my son's birthday at the end of September, it just gets to be a little bit much, so I like to wait until his birthday party is over and all of that. But here I just kind of added some actually Target dollar spot finds on my little tray on my end table there, and I felt like the black with that brassy gold tray really looked nice. I was actually surprised. And then I'm just finishing off the shelves here with some older decor that I've had for years. I loved like the black and white everywhere, but I definitely wanted to add the orange and the pops of orange throughout every little area that I was decorating. And you're going to notice that there is plenty of black and white, but the orange, I definitely needed to make sure I kind of balanced it out because I'm definitely not a neutral girl. I like the colors. I just like color. That's it. But now I'm working on my little bat wall here. I picked these up from Amazon last year, and when I put them away, I kept the tape on them and everything, and so they were super easy to hang up this year. The tape was still on and pretty much sticky. There were some bats that needed to get new tape, but I was able to fly through this pretty quickly, and I just love the bats. I love putting bats everywhere. You're going to see I kind of went a little crazy this year. But I think they make such a big statement, and they're super affordable. I got a pack of like 100 something for, I can't remember, it was probably around $8 or $9, and you can get them anywhere. But I'm just working on my little scallop shelf here. This shelf is kind of tricky because it's pretty narrow, so I have to find all of my smaller decor items or like the thinner decor items. But I loved how this little shelf turned out as well. So we are taking a little break from the decorating because we are into the kitchen now, and I have some cleaning to get done. First off, I need to tackle these dishes, get the sink all nice and clean, and then we're going to move around the countertops, get those all clutter-free and wiped down, ready for new decor. But this decorating process took me a few days, partly because I like to do it when the kids are sleeping. So nap times and bedtimes are my jam. That's when I get anything and everything done. And that's also, it allows me to kind of enjoy the process a little bit more, like when the kids are running around wreaking havoc and kind of like screwing up my system. I can't enjoy it as much. I wish I was one of those people that kind of let their kids decorate with them and it's fun and everyone's laughing and having a good time, but I'm just not that person. I kind of like to have a lot of control in my decor, so there are a few things that I allow the kids to do that I just, have no say in, and it gives them the ability to kind of be a part of the process, which is at least what my son loves to do, and it makes me feel better. And also it doesn't ruin any like plans that I have for decor. So one of the ways I love doing that is getting the like seasonal or the holiday window clings. Then they can, dress up the window and do that all on their own. But that's just a tip if you're anything like me. So now that the sink area is all nice and clean, I'm just going to put back the soaps and take out one of my Halloween soaps from Bath & Body Works. I'm a sucker for these seasonal and holiday soaps. I love the packaging. Of course, it smells good. They're always fun to pick up. So I just put that pumpkin one there. There wasn't too many that I liked this year, so I picked up a lot of the pumpkin jack-o'-lantern soaps this year. But we are moving on to the rest of the kitchen. Like I said, we're going to clean up these counters and add a little bit of decor in the space. This little pumpkin canister was a find this year from the Target dollar spot. I'm sure you've seen it many times now. It was a big hit this year, but I'm definitely keeping it through the Halloween season because it's a pumpkin and I absolutely love putting my Nespresso pods in here. It is so cute. But next I'm going to revamp my little tray here for Halloween. I love decorating and using like these cake stands or trays or whatever throughout the kitchen because it's an easy way to add a little bit of decor, but also an easy way to still be able to clean the countertops and the space. You just can move it around and it makes it really easy. So this one I'm just adding some of the cute little Halloween mugs that I have to it since it's right next to the Nespresso machine. I went a little bit crazy last year for the Halloween mugs at Target. These are a couple of the mini mugs that they had, this little ghost and a jack-o'-lantern. So I'm just kind of displaying them here. They are so adorable. And then I'm also going to add this cauldron one, which I also think was a Target one from last year. And I have my little pumpkin scent warmer there as well. So it's just pretty cutesy and I love it. It makes me happy. Definitely makes me smile whenever I'm over there. But we're moving on to the rest of the kitchen here. Finish cleaning up the counters and adding the decor. You get it. You get the pattern. When I picked up this little ghost sign from Target this year, I knew I wanted to put it in my kitchen. I thought it would be super easy to put it up against the backsplash like here because it's very thin. It would also look cute layered with a cutting board, but I'm just adding some little bats to kind of dress it up. Super easy way to add that spooky look, spooky but cute look to any space really in your home. And I also saw someone put a little skeleton on their countertops and it inspired me to do it to mine as well. So we have our little skeleton friend here. He's hanging out by the mixer, ready to help bake. And then I'm just gonna add some new Halloween dish towels that I picked up this year on the oven just for looks, guys, not for use. I love mixing old with new decor because it helps you reimagine a space or how you're going to use that particular decor item. Some of these things that I'm using in here are old and I've been placing it somewhere else in the house for a couple years now. Like this boo sign that's always used to go on my entry table, but I had a different idea for my entry table. But I still wanted to incorporate this little sign, and so I thought it went super good on my oven here. It lights up, it adds that fun spooky, I don't know what other word to use besides spooky, but you get what I mean. It adds the look that I'm going for, the vibe for the season right there on my oven, and I love it. If you were putting bats though above your oven like I did, or above your stove, make sure that they're stuck very well, because I did have a little bat friend fall down whilst I was cooking and let's just say he got a little melty, and I learned my lesson. So I made sure they're on there very good now. And honestly, I probably will just take them down when I'm using the stove because I want to be safe. I don't want to start a fire, but just a tip. Anyways, we are into the dining room now, and I really had this vision in mind of what I wanted to do in here, and it kind of all circled around the fact that I really wanted to hang witch hats above the dining room table because everyone is getting their witch hats and they're hanging them, and I wanted to do that too, but I don't have a front porch or an entryway really that would make it look good, so I was going to do it above the dining room table, and it just kind of inspired the rest of the room. So I'm going to do a little centerpiece with little potion bottles and whatnot to kind of make it a little witchy room in here. And that little table to the side is going to have kind of go along with the theme as well. So I wanted to use my table runner that I used this fall, and I'm just adding one of those spooky fabrics or creepy fabrics, whatever they call them, on top of it to add the creepy the look, I guess. And I'm just going to use my dough bowl too from the fall. I absolutely loved using this. It makes it easy to kind of move your decor around too when you're using your table. And I'm just going to keep adding some of that fabric and start layering the potion bottles. I got all of these potion bottles from the dollar spot at Target last year. I went kind of crazy there as well. I just thought they were super fun. The black ones light up, but I'm pretty sure they're dead and they require some type of weird battery, so they're probably just never going to be lit up again. And that's okay. But I'm just kind of adding these small little candle holders in there as well. And I had to finagle it around a little bit to get them, you know, everything leveled and fitting in there right, because it's not a perfectly straight bottom. I did put some little mini signs underneath to kind of level everything out, but I'm just going to kind of spookify it a little bit more, adding these little skull heads, adding some spider webs and spiders just to give that old spooky witchy vibe. I loved how this turned out. It just kind of came together how I had hoped it would. Later on, I do add some battery operated lights to it too, which I think just kind of make it extra special. And I probably won't light any candles within the little candle holders just because it seems a little dangerous to me, but the look is there and that's all that matters. So now I'm going to move to this little table over here to continue bringing in the witchy vibes. Over here I'm going to use this lantern, which last year was kind of a trend, is putting a diffuser inside one of these things. So I have a diffuser. It lights up different colors. Obviously, the smoky look comes out the top, and it just gives a really cool effect. You see the colors changing from the lantern. You see the smoke coming out of the top. And I am going to be doing this forever because I think it looks so cool. So I'm just adding this to the table, and then I'm going to add a bunch of little skulls, skeleton, creepy things over here too. Something you think you would find in a witch's little area, I guess. I don't know what you'd call it. I would totally have added the apothecary sign. I think Kirkland's had this year, maybe every year, I'm not quite sure. That would have gone perfectly in this room, but not this year, maybe next year, we'll have to see. But I did love how it all turned out. And we are nearing the end, guys. If you're still watching, thanks so much. Make sure you give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe if you're not already. I would love to have you. But we have a little bit of cleaning and a little bit of decorating left to do. One of the things is my witch hats. My husband helped me because I couldn't stick the push pins into the ceiling, which is how I hung them. But I'm absolutely in love with them. And then I'm going to dress up the TV area here with some more bats because it felt like a simple way to add a little bit of a spooky vibe right here against the TV. And then we're going to go around and just bring everything to life. A hack I saw to keep your candles sticking straight up in your candle holder is by melting the bottoms a little bit, and then they stick straight and they don't wibble wobble. So just a tip if you are needing that. But like I said, we're just going to light some candles. I'm going to show you the whole overview of everything during when it's light and when it's dark, of course, because that's when the real magic happens. And I hope you enjoy how everything turned out. I am in love with how everything turned out. I feel like it totally goes with my whole style for Halloween decor, which is basically spooky yet cute. Nothing scary or gory is happening in this house. I have small kids, but I also just love that look myself. It's nostalgic for me and also more fun to decorate in my opinion. But I hope you loved everything. I hope you liked how it turned out. If you did, give this video a big thumbs up. Let me know down in the comments below what was your favorite thing that you saw in this video. And thanks again for watching. I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye!